When you ask ChatGPT a question, the answer feels almost instant. But behind the scenes, there's a hidden technology making it possible. It's not a traditional SQL database or a NoSQL store, but something built specifically for AI, the vector database. Traditional databases are built for precision. They are perfect when you know exactly what you're looking for, like fetching a user with a specific ID or orders placed on a certain date. But what happens when you want something more flexible, like research papers that are similar to this one, or customer reviews that express the same idea in different words? In those cases, a relational database can't help, because it only knows how to match exact values. To solve this problem, AI turns information into vectors. A vector is a long list of numbers, sometimes even hundreds or thousands of dimensions, that capture the meaning of a piece of data. These vectors are called embeddings, and they allow words, sentences, or even images to be represented in a mathematical space. In that space, king and queen end up close together, while cat and dog form their own cluster. Suddenly, similarity becomes a matter of geometry. But embeddings come with a challenge. Imagine storing millions of them, each with hundreds of dimensions. Searching through that space directly would be too slow. That's where vector databases come in. Instead of simple indexes like B-trees or hashes, they use algorithms that are built for high-dimensional similarity search. Things like HNS-W graphs or inverted file systems with product quantization. These allow the database to quickly approximate the nearest neighbors, returning the most relevant vectors in milliseconds, even at massive scale. This is exactly how ChatGPT uses them. When you ask a question, your words are converted into a vector. That vector is then sent into a vector database, which retrieves the closest matching information. The results are passed back into the model as context, a process called retrieval augmented generation. Without this step, ChatGPT would only rely on what it memorized during training. With vector databases, it gains a searchable memory that can be updated in real time. Vector databases aren't just for chatbots. Recommendation systems use them to suggest movies and products that match your preferences. Security teams use them to detect fraud by spotting unusual behavioral patterns in vector form. Anytime the data is unstructured and similarity matters more than exactness, vector databases are becoming the tool of choice. In the end, vector databases are more than just a new type of storage. They are a foundation for how AI systems search, reason, and connect ideas. They don't simply store data, they store meaning, and that's the secret that makes ChatGPT and the future of AI possible.